The Kitchen and Garden Show on Radio Live, the new voice of talk radio.
14 away from 9 with Helen Jackson, Tony Morell with you this morning. It is lovely to take your calls this morning too. If you've been waiting on the line, we do appreciate it. We will get through to you. You know what it's like. From 6 this morning, actually, it's been jam-packed. But we do appreciate the fact that you're getting up just that little bit earlier to talk to us. Now, if you're anything like me, you love the industry you're in. I love horticulture. I love designing gardens. It's brought me a lot of pleasure. And I tell you what, it has been a great career for the past 25 years and will continue to be for the rest of my days. If you are considering it, you may want to consider going and doing a course, either a certificate or a diploma in garden design. Penny Cliffin joins me from Unitec, New Zealand. Good morning.
Good morning, Tony.
How are you?
I'm well this morning.
Oh, that's great. That's great. I tell you what, I think we're in for a pretty good weekend.
Indeed. I was interested to hear your speaker a few minutes ago talking about ginkgo nuts. We have 2 big, beautiful female ginkgo trees on our campus, and I love it at this time of year, or a couple of months ago, when a lot of our Asian community come in and collect the ginkgo nuts up, and they obviously know what to do with them, and I was very interested to hear the instructions given this morning. I might have to give it a go.
Penny, I actually want to follow the people that go and collect those nuts and go and see what they do. I want to go and see the whole process, because I tell you what, as soon as those nuts fall, people come from out of the woodwork, so to speak, and just start gathering them up. Every last one is collected.
Indeed, it's a lovely community thing to have, isn't it?
It's a great thing.
Yeah.
Now, you've got a really great thing to talk about this morning as well. Next month is enrolment for the courses that you guys are running, a certificate in garden design and, of course, a diploma in garden design. Can we first of all talk about the key points of the portfolio that you guys are that you've got on offer?
Sure. Well, what I thought that it would be good to talk about this morning for people who were considering coming in to the second half of the year with us is some of the great opportunities that we feel students have while they're with us in terms of being able to promote themselves as they gain the skills and look towards going out into the industry. And it's been interesting this week. I've had some interviews with people considering coming into us, and some of them have been people who are already in the industry and finding that there's a sort of a skill gap somewhere in their portfolio of what they are able to offer their clients. And had one guy who is in the maintenance and building of gardens area, and he needs drawing skills to come in and beef those up so that he's able to communicate his design ideas better. So it's nice to be able to offer people who do already have some skills and are involved in the industry in some ways a way to step up to broaden out their creative side and be able to build those skills into their portfolio. Now, other things that students are able to do is to engage in a whole range of projects while they're with us. So, in fact, that they do have a drawn portfolio of work that they can display to clients and prospective employers. So we have a wide range of projects that we engage in. Some of the examples would be a country garden in the second year, where students look at a big scale project and think about the sort of ecology of the area they're working with, the waterways and so on, for those sort of semi-rural blocks. In the first year, we go for smaller things. We look at a courtyard garden often, and a suburban garden, and sometimes a garden that deals with a steep slope where students have to deal with things like are they going to use retaining walls or ramps, or how to get down the slope in an appropriate manner. So by the time they leave us, they have a really impressive set of drawings that they can show both clients and employers.
This is good. And the students actually stay with you, don't they? They don't sort of lose momentum. I suppose in a lot of courses that I've heard about over the years, they sort of start off with a hiss and a roar, but they actually do stay at Unitec, don't they? They follow through with the courses. I mean, I've interviewed designers in the past who have come to me with the most excellent and presentable portfolios, and you kind of feel compelled almost straight away to say, yes, you've got the job, because it is of such a high level of work.
It's great to hear, Tony.
No,
yes,
it's really good. I'm impressed.
They perform very well. And we one of the things that we try to do with them is to link them into industry in different ways, so that they have had some exposure to where they might go to look for work when they finish, or how to go about developing their own business themselves if they're particularly if they're coming from another career or they've got a lot of life experience, perhaps in some business areas and so on. So some of the things that we use to facilitate that is that we strongly recommend that students get involved with industry organisations while they're with us. And one of those organisations we have a strong affiliation and in fact are very intimately involved with. That's the Garden Design Society, who meet on our campus regularly. They offer trips and inspirational speakers, and so we encourage students to take up the really cheap offer of student membership while they're studying and come along with us to those meetings so that they can meet other designers and hear about how they operate in the industry. It's also the Landscaping New Zealand organisation, which is more, it has a dual focus of both constructors and designers, and so that's a really good place to meet, again, people who are in the industry, get their wisdom and knowledge, but also possibly find possible work that will be coming up as they finish. So we think that's a really good thing that while you're studying you have access to being a student member of those organisations.
This is good. Well, I tell you what, I have to say that if you are considering becoming a designer, you're looking at a certificate or a diploma in garden design, when you go to Unitec and you sign up for the course, if you want you to sign up next month, the thing that you will really enjoy is that the people you meet are so very friendly, really easy to get on with. In fact, in a very short space of time, they feel like old friends, which is so nice and supportive to you when you're starting out or embarking on a brand new career. And I love the idea, Penny, of people who are already in the industry, working in the horticultural industry, landscapers, already designers that may not have a formal qualification in garden design. You can go and do this course. You can get further inspiration and pick up really valuable skills that will enhance your business and maybe even encourage you to become self-employed yourself and start off on a wonderful journey of becoming, sort of a master of your own destiny.
Indeed. You mentioned that sort of friendly feeling at Unitec, and I think that is one of our strengths, is that we take a lot of care with making sure that students do feel welcome and that we retain them. It's obviously to our benefit to have happy students, and both in peer groups and in lecturer relationships, we think we do a really good job.
Penny, how do we find out more information, please?
That website again, www.Unitec. Oh, it's got that landscape bit in it. I keep doing this. It's got
do it properly, Penny. I won't have it.
.ac.nz, and that takes you to our landscape and architecture page, and you'll find all you need on there.
Okay, can you just repeat that again? There's a free calling number as well, isn't there?
www.landscape.unitec.ac.nz. And I haven't got the number in front of me. Tony, can you help me?
Okay, let's have a look and see if I've got the telephone number. The free calling number is 0800 10 95 10. Penny, thanks so much this morning. And I know that hundreds, if not thousands, of our Kitchen and Garden Show listeners this morning will be inspired from our chat this morning, and will check out that website and also call the number for more information, 0800 10 95 10, landscape.unitec.ac.nz. Take care, Penny.
Great, thanks.